Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something really practical, lock and key services. It's one of those things, isn't it? You only really think about it when you're, well, in a bit of a bind.
Exactly, that moment of panic.
Yeah, like you've dashed out, the door clicks shut, and bam, keys are inside. Or you're out somewhere, do the pocket pat down, no car key, that sinking feeling.
We've all been there, or dreaded being there.
Right. So our mission today is simple. Give you the essential info on reliable lock and key options, specifically around Camden Town. We're going deep into the sources you gave us, looking at everything from, flat out emergencies to being proactive about your security so you feel prepared, not panicked.
And knowing this stuff beforehand is so valuable. It's not just about fixing the immediate problem, though that's crucial.
Right.
It's about understanding your options for convenience, for security, especially in a busy place like Camden. Getting the right help quickly saves stress, time, and honestly, money.
Definitely turns a potential nightmare into just, well, an annoyance.
A manageable one, yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack that immediate crisis first. You're locked out, keys are on the wrong side of the door. What are the absolute must-haves you need from an emergency locksmith right then and there?
Okay, good question. In that moment, you need two things most: speed and trust.
Speed, obviously. You don't want to be stuck waiting.
No way, especially late at night or if you're in a rush. But trust is just as vital. You need someone professional, someone who won't rick you off with hidden costs when you're vulnerable.
And the sources point us towards a service called Locksmith for London for emergencies near Camden. They mention over 15 years experience.
That's a solid track record. Suggests reliability.
But the thing that really jumps out is their claim getting to you within 20 minutes of a call. How feasible is that in London?
Well, that 20-minute target is pretty impressive, but it's what you need in an emergency. They likely manage it by having mobile locksmiths strategically placed.
Ah, okay. Not just one central base.
Exactly. Teams covering specific areas like Camden. It cuts down travel time massively, and it matters because it gets you safe, gets you back on track, and just lowers that anxiety level. Plus, they're 24/7.
Day or night, home or business lockouts. Got it. You mentioned trust and avoiding hidden fees. How does Locksmith for London address that? Because, let's face it, emergency callouts can sometimes feel a bit murky.
Yeah, transparency is key. They tackle this head on. Their pricing starts from $29, and crucially, they state no call-out fees or hidden charges.
Okay, that's reassuring. Clear pricing up front.
Absolutely. And they back it up with a 1-year guarantee on the parts and labor they provide. That shows confidence in their work, gives you longer-term peace of mind.
And the actual job? Getting you back inside, do they just break the lock?
Ideally, no. Their aim is non-destructive entry first.
Right, so they try not to damage the door or frame.
Precisely. Saves you extra repair costs. And they handle a wide range of locks, your typical cylinder locks, mortise locks.
The sort of chunky ones set into the door?
Yeah, those. But also more modern digital locks and even repairs for UPVC doors.
Ah, those plasticky frames on many windows and doors now.
That's the one, UPVC. Their locking mechanisms are a bit different, often multi-point, so you need specific know-how. They cover that too.
So, for you listening, if you're in or near Camden and disaster strikes locked out, Broken Key Locksmith for London seems like a solid bet. Fast, upfront pricing, reliable.
Worth having their number saved.
Definitely. Here it is. Maybe jot it down or put it in your phone now. 0207-0460-969. Seriously, do it before you need it.
Good advice.
Okay, so that's the emergency covered. But, like you said, preventing the crisis is even better.
Always.
Which brings us to something much more routine. Getting spare keys cut. Seems simple, but easily forgotten.
Oh, completely. But having spares is just smart. Not just for lockouts, but for convenience, sharing access with family and neighbor maybe.
Or just having a backup somewhere safe.
Exactly. It's a small thing, but it removes a whole layer of potential stress.
So, for key cutting near Camden, our sources show two quite different options. First, there's the traditional route, Timpson. They're inside the B&Q local on Camden High Street.
Right, 6470 Camden High Street, a familiar name.
Yeah. They do quick cutting for house keys, window keys, garage keys. Pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
What's the main draw of a place like Timpson? They mention a lifetime guarantee.
Well, going to a physical shop like Timpson feels, secure. You see the key being cut. That lifetime guarantee is plus shows confidence in their key blanks and their cutting accuracy.
Less chance of getting a dodgy key that sticks.
Exactly. And being inside B&Q, easily reachable by tube or bus, plus those long opening hours, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., That's really convenient for most people's schedules.
Okay, so that's the reliable walk-in option, but then there's something completely different. Housekeep.
Ah, yes, this is interesting. A very modern approach.
Tell us about their model. It sounds, well, almost too convenient?
It's built entirely around convenience. Housekeep is essentially a vetted key cutting service, but they operate differently. They actually collect your spare key.
They come to you.
Yes, they collect it, get it professionally cut off site, and then return both the original and the new copy to you at a time that works for you.
Wow. No need to visit a shop at all.
None. It's designed for people with busy lives, or maybe mobility issues. They handle loads of key types too. Yale, Chubb, the UPVC door keys we mentioned, even patio door keys.
Okay, so for you, the listener, this is fascinating. Two really distinct choices in Camden. Timson, established, physical, guaranteed, long hours. You walk in, walk out with a key.
The traditional trusted method.
Then Housekeep. Super flexible, modal, comes to your door, fits around your life.
Maximum convenience.
What's the trade-off here besides just how you get it done? Is there a security thought when someone is collecting your key?
That's the main consideration, isn't it? With Timson, the key doesn't leave your sight. With Housekeep, you're trusting their vetted professional in their process while the key is being transported and cut.
Right. Chain of custody, essentially.
Exactly. Housekeep stresses their vetting, which is vital, but it requires that bit more trust in their system. So if immediate control is your priority, Timson might feel better. If you value saving time above all and trust their process, Housekeep is incredibly appealing.
Depends on your personal comfort level, really.
Mm-hmm. Both solving the same problem, just different ways.
Okay, great options for home keys. Let's switch gears. What about cars? Losing your car key or having it break feels like a whole different level of problem.
Oh, it absolutely can be, especially because modern car keys aren't just bits of metal anymore.
Right, they've got chips and electronics.
Exactly. Transponder chips, remote fobs, they need programming to actually talk to your car's immobilizer system. That's why you can't just get one cut anywhere. It needs specialist knowledge and equipment.
So no popping down to Timson for that.
Definitely not. For a long time, it often meant a trip to the main dealer, maybe even getting the car towed there. Expensive and slow.
Okay, so for car key crises in Camden, the sources highlight AutoPro Locksmith. They're mobile, like the emergency home locksmiths, and claim a 30-minute response.
That mobile aspect is crucial for car keys.
Why is it so much better than going to a dealer, especially in a place like Camden?
Think about it. Car won't start, or you can't even get in. Getting it towed is a massive hassle and expense. A mobile auto locksmith like AutoPro comes to you.
Right, wherever the car is stranded.
Exactly. They specialize in replacing lost, stolen, or broken keys for, well, pretty much all makes and models. Cars, vans, the lot. Their vans are like workshops on wheels.
So they cut and program the key right there.
Yes. On-site key cutting and programming. That's the game changer. Get you back on the road much faster, usually cheaper than a dealership, and without the towing nightmare. And they're also 24/7.
That's incredibly useful for Camden residents. Saves time, stress, logistics. What about the cost, roughly? And do they do anything else besides replacement keys?
Sources say their prices start from around $65, which is often significantly less than dealer prices, especially once you factor in towing and waiting time.
That's a big difference.
It can be. And yes, they offer related services too. Things like emergency vehicle entry, getting you back in if you lock your keys inside. Also, ignition repairs if the key turns but nothing happens, and even refurbishing your existing key fob if it's just the casing that's worn out.
So it's a pretty comprehensive car key service.
Very much so. Covers most vehicle key or lock-related problems.
Good to know. So if you've lost your car key, it's broken, or the ignition's playing up near Camden, AutoPro Locksmith sounds like the people to call. Their number is 020-3959-1333. Another one for the contacts list.
Definitely. Could save you a huge amount of trouble.
Okay, we've covered emergencies, spares, and cars. Let's move to being proactive. What if you want to actually buy a new lock? Maybe upgrade security, replace something old. Where in Camden do you go for that kind of purchase?
Right, moving from fixing to improving. This is really important.
And what's the biggest pitfall when just buying a lock off the shelf?
Buying the wrong lock for your needs. It's not one size fits all. You need to think about the door type, the level of security you actually need. Is it an external door? Does your insurance specify a certain standard?
Like those British standard kite marks you see sometimes.
Exactly. Those indicate the lock has passed rigorous tests against common attack methods, drilling, picking, snapping. Just grabbing any old lock might not give you the protection you think you're getting. Getting advice is key.
So where can people get that advice and buy quality locks near Camden?
Our sources point to Franchi PLC. They're a specialist store for locks. And interestingly, ironmongery. Located on Kentish Town Road, 144-146, NW1 9QB.
Ironmongery, so like hinges and handles, too.
Precisely. All the related hardware that contributes to a door's security and function. Franchi PLC has a strong reputation for quality products.
But crucially, you mentioned getting advice. They have knowledgeable staff. How does that help someone make a better choice than just clicking buy online?
That's the real value, isn't it? It's not just the range of locks they stock, from basic ones to high security systems and even safes. It's the access to expertise.
Right.
You can go in, maybe even with photos of your door, talk about your concerns, and they can give you tailored advice. They understand security ratings, insurance requirements, what works best on wood versus UPVC.
So you should be ready to ask them things like, what security grade is this? Or is this suitable for my front door?
Absolutely. Ask about standards, insurance approval, maybe even master key systems if that's relevant for you. It's about making an informed decision, not just a quick purchase. That's vital for proper security. The sources also mention they're accessible and well-regarded locally for helpful service.
So if you're thinking about a security upgrade or just need a specific type of new lock for your home or business near Camden, a specialist place like Franchi PLC offers both the products and that crucial expert guidance.
A much better bet than guessing online or at a general DIY store for serious security.
Wow, okay. We've really covered a lot of ground there. From the panic of an emergency lockout. Through the everyday convenience of getting spares cut, the specific challenges of car keys, right up to proactively upgrading your security.
It shows there's actually a really comprehensive network of services available right there in Camden.
Definitely. Solutions focused on speed, reliability, convenience, and specialized knowledge. Feels like you're pretty well covered, whatever your lock and key needs are.
And just knowing about these local options puts you in a much stronger position, doesn't it? You're prepared for the unexpected, but also empowered to make better choices for your ongoing security.
Yeah, it's not just about fixing problems after they happen. It's about feeling more secure day to day.
That peace of mind is invaluable.
Absolutely. So whether you find yourself locked out, just need a spare, dealing with a car key issue, or thinking about boosting your security, Camden Town definitely seems to have the resources you need close by.
Ready and waiting.
So here's something to maybe think about as we wrap up. In our super connected digital world, how often do we actually stop and think about the physical security basics? Our doors, our locks, our keys.
Easily overlooked, isn't it?
It really is. So what one small proactive thing could you do this week? Maybe it's saving one of those numbers we mentioned. Maybe finally getting that spare key cut. Or even just looking up the standard of your current front door lock. What small step could boost your peace of mind?
Good question to ponder.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive into Camden's lock and key world.
My pleasure.
Stay safe, stay secure, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.